there's nothing out of bound in terms of talking about it. So I think for me, why I thought I'll have one of the key things for having you, Machang, is to get a sense of like, you know,
Okay.
So, bro, I mean, we'll start. I mean, I think, so I'll definitely will give a disclaimer at the beginning saying that me and Name in the goes back 20, 25 years easy and been with knowing each other for a long time from the same batch of university and very proud of you, brother. I mean, uh, beyond all what you have achieved, the Eisenhower Fellow and all that is great. But I think the fact that the kind of entrepreneur you have become and the kind of endorsement you are giving to the young people, I think it's a fascinating thing. So I wanted to just connect with you and just have a chat with you about, it's a new reality, new norm. Can you give me a quick synopsis of what had been the last 2 months, kind of a situation for you, and how did you arrive today? Maybe quick summary of how we got here today, and maybe then we'll talk a little bit about other stuff.
Yeah, Rohan. So I think, we two go a long way. I think it's more than 25 years now, right? Or maybe even more.
Even more.
Even more.
we killed someone together, and now I'm keeping your secret, and you're keeping my secret. That's how I go with it. Yeah.
So coming back to your question, I think it's last 2 months. Well, actually, I think it's last month that really changed everything, right? When the government of Sri Lanka, worked with the, I mean, when the first COVID-19, the first thing came up in China, we were just skeptical only, right? We were thinking, okay, it'll be only in China. It won't come to Sri Lanka, and we thought, it's something happening somewhere else. But now, last 3 to 4 weeks, we know that it's not only China; it's a pandemic. It's going everywhere, and now it's threatened here, even Sri Lanka. So I think we had time to adjust, but I think we were never really ready for that, ready for a entire lockdown, right? So I think things are still very. Even when the lockdown came, everyone was thinking, okay, it's just maybe 1 week, maybe a few days, then we can go back to norm. But now we know it's not like that. Right? It would be.
So, what is your assessment? How long do you think we are going to be on lockdown like this?
I think by the looks of it,
I'm not
at least for 3 months.
Screw you. No, or maybe I'm not gonna say. Listen, hey, in the sage March, May 21st, right? So give me your, because everybody has a very different assessment on this.
Yeah. So at least 3 months. At least 3 months. But but even beyond that, we never know, because I mean, the country has to be locked down. I think. I mean, nobody can come from outside, I think, for the next 6 months or 7 months. But if we can manage it really well within next 3 months, I think we would be able to at least start our internal game. Open it up and things like that.
Do you think there will be a country left in another 3 months? The way that the pay cuts, and because it's in the entire economy is kind of stuck, right? Because everybody who has the money, who has to pay other people also, because economy is about transactions, right? Ultimately, because I am now not oriented to pay anyone because I want to keep the money, but the other person also wants my money because he needs that money to pay someone. So the entire system is now in a. So do you think 3 months, what will it look like? I mean,
so 3 months, I think we should be able to survive. I mean, there can be pay cuts, there can be salary cuts, all that, but we should be able to survive 3 months. But beyond that is the problem, unless we have a entire different system to run it. For example, if it stays more than 3 months, then it'll hit. Nothing can be imported. Almost everything that comes outside Sri Lanka, other than the essentials, will stop. Then even though a lot of things are planned for agriculture, but then I think very few people know that we don't have fertilizer in the country right now.
Wow.
So there are things. I mean, you talk about agriculture, but then there is no fertilizer in the country. Almost 100% or 90 9% of the fertilizer comes out of the country. So what about that? So those are the things that you have to think
Wow.
about. Yeah,
Wow.
forget about the industry, forget about the other things.
Okay.
Even the
So,
essential
I mean, what do
things.
you think about all these big? What do you think about these big companies like MAS and Brandix and all these companies who used to be like, kind of heavily depend on US market? I know US is the worst hit. UK,
Mm.
US, I mean, I think UK PM is in a really critical situation. I mean, what's going to happen to these companies? These are 350, 400,000 employee kind of employment we are looking at, right?
Yeah, I think it's. I heard that there are a lot of cancellations coming into government industry, not small ones, big amounts, 20-30%. So it might go on maybe even bigger percentages as well. So I think the entire whatever that we rely now. Earlier we were thinking that something, if we can rely our uh, income outside Sri Lanka, we have a better chance. I think now in a pandemic like this, it could be totally the opposite. If we
Yeah.
could rely everything within the country, maybe we have a better chance rather than rely whatever that comes out of the country. So I think that's what has happened to most of the heavily oriented businesses with outside Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
especially manufacturing. So I think I'm not sure. I'm not too sure that when it would come back to its norm. It could be even 1 year.
So
Starting from now.
So you see this world through multiple lenses, Hemi. I mean, you obviously see it through Slintech. I mean, Slintech did some is actually trying to do some interesting stuff. Would you like to talk a little bit about what is Slintech doing? And I also would like to touch upon, as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, this is definitely not for the faint-hearted. No. I mean, it's tested. It's testing you to the ultimate last bit of your nerve. So, would you like to speak a little bit about from those two standpoint as well?
Yeah. So Slintech, we had a long plan actually. I mean, Slintech, as you may know, it's Sri Lanka's number one research facility,
Yeah,
technology and research facility, mainly focusing on not pure research, applied research. So basically, what we try to do is to come up with research that we can market, commercialize that research, not
yeah,
only Sri Lanka but even outside, and support especially the industry. For example, say company
yeah.
that is really doing well within Sri Lanka or even outside Sri Lanka, and then they want to upgrade their technologies. Fintech is the people who will come and support that. So that's the where we've been marketing ourselves in the last couple
Okay.
of months. So